anyone wondering, I used to scratch my head at executive functioning. That would be an interesting thing to AI, like what is executive functioning?
Sure.
The way I describe it simply is that anything you want to accomplish, whether it be putting your laundry away, making that phone call, or being able to listen in a conversation, you've got the desired behavior and then you have the execution of the behavior. Everything in between the two is where the executive functioning is.
So share a moment when you realized that your ADHD, or perhaps a story from one of your clients, that the challenges faced were not limitations, but gifts to be harnessed. And how did that moment or those moments shape your path?
Hmm. Well, I think I could talk about clients all day long about this, but I might actually go for it, be a little more vulnerable and talk about myself.
Awesome.
Um, two things. I think one of them had to do with finding my life purpose, and then one of them had to do with dealing with stress.
Mm.
So when I think back on, school, for example, I was fine. I did okay. I was, A minus, B plus student. There were certain things that I struggled a lot in, like foreign languages, forget about it. Social studies, when did the First World War happen? Like that. I'm just like,
I don't know.
I,
When did it happen? Oh,
early
1914 or
1900s.
something
I
like
don't
that.
know. Yeah, exactly, exactly. I am not your best friend for trivia, like for generalized trivia.
Yeah.
And, I think in a way I leaned really a lot further into like arts and then also my relationships and my friendships because that's where I felt good. Whereas I felt kind of like mediocre when it came to school. But here's the thing, a lot of people misunderstand. They think that people who are neurodiverse, like if I have ADHD, how could I be so accomplished?
Yeah.
There is some, I'm not saying that about myself. I'm saying in general, like a person saying that.
And then clarify what neurodiverse means just for our audience.
Sure. So neurodiversity is a theory of looking at the human brain as things like autism spectrum disorder, high sensitivity, which I definitely fall in that category, and then
Yeah.
things like attention deficit disorder and traumatic brain injury falls in that category.
Yes.
So it is looking at the brain as not deficit and not something that is disordered, but
Mm.
something that is a deviation, just a different presentation.